guys, it's Ethereal Awakening. I'm doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one's for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your north nodes. The best gauge and guide is if it resonates in your heart, then there's most likely something in there for you. If it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, spit it out. It's not for you. Move on. More importantly, if something angers you or triggers you that I've said, then that's probably spirit trying to pull something out of you for you to recognize in yourself and heal. Wanting you to evolve. So I'm happy to do that as well. I'm happy to guide and help in any way I can. So again, this one is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Sagittarius. Spirit, bonk, 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 bonk. What messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Sagittarius? What messages do we have for Sagittarius in the sign of Sagittarius? Are you feeling a little bit just bamboozled, a little like cattywampus, a little not yourself? Like, I mean, just me trying to spit out these initial, mantras that I and affirmations that I get to help pull the energy in. I'm like feeling a little tongue-tied and unable to get running. So you might be feeling a little stuck. Maybe a little just, I'm not going to say stuck because I still have that drive, but it's just like, what the F? I know what I want to say, but it just won't come out. So maybe that's the energy that you're kind of feeling. Let's see what the cards say. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages for Sagittarius? All right, thank you in advance. Current energy, Page of Pentacles. The Emperor. Heart space. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Pentacles. And possible outcomes. Eight of Swords. And the Moon. Well, now, what's the underlying energy is the Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, Sag. So, what's in between you and this Ten of Pentacles is honesty, an honest beginning. So, I would say that this Seven Cups that's underlying is choices that you're surrounded by, having all these different directions to go and not knowing which way to go. Simply going within and being honest, cutting away all that doesn't serve you, cutting away all those choices, recognizing that what's important, what's not, what serves, what doesn't, and cutting away the bullshit. Because that honest, this is an honest beginning. This is spirit saying, you know what path to go on. You just have to see it. You just have to cut away the bullshit. And then you've got the Ten of Pentacles. And that's underlying energy. So that's something you may not be aware of. So something that's stuttering, this Page of Pentacles and this Emperor in your current energy, they're both looking like they're looking in the past. And then in your heart space, there's spirit saying there's something in this that is being offered you from it. For being excluded. You didn't need to be there anyway. Wherever you've been excluded from, whatever situations from the past that you feel like you were burnt out on, that ghosted, left out in the cold, like all those situations were doing you a favor. So, you know, this Page of Pentacles and this Emperor are like reflecting in the past. They're like looking They're looking away. He's got the pentacle. He simply needs to turn around. This is that becoming very clear that whatever these things were that you felt excluded from, they weren't for you. You were left out of them for a reason, Sag. It hurt. This isn't undermining your hurt, but you have to mind your hurt. You have to look at it and say, oh, I feel pain, and that's okay. It's okay to feel hurt because I was left out. But it's not okay to victimize yourself over and over with it by moving forward and then not allowing yourself into certain situations because it kind of feels the same, because you're not really learning what it is that Spirit is asking you to turn that, I have to go like this. He's not looking at the pentacle the right way. He's looking away from the pentacle. He's got it in his hand, but he's not even recognizing it. It's not, and it's keeping this emperor in that my way or the highway attitude. So it's keeping you in this cycle of feeling stuck and in the unknown when you have all of this within you. It's learning that the biggest takeaway I have for this reading, Sag, is that feeling like you were burnt out on, ghosted, and left out of certain situations, and you just can't it's because they weren't for you. You weren't meant for those ones. Recognizing that had you remained in those situations, it would have turned out worse. You think you hurt now. If you'd have been there, things would have gone so, those were bullets that you were dodging. Those were, and this is physical. This is physical things, because we're talking about Ace of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles in your heart space. So you would have been in a worse situation had you been and remained in these situations that have left you feeling like this. So this is completely this Emperor energy with this page, looking at the past and not recognizing why you didn't get included. Why not me? Why not me? Well, because it wasn't for you. It would have gone so much worse. You would have been in such a worse place. This is that block in your possible outcome. Feeling like you can't see, you don't know. You're not supposed to know sometimes. But it's in that not supposed to know, you do know. I'm here to tell you, based off of this reading, those things were not for you. You have two aces here, and you have the Ten of Pentacles in your underlying energy. It's simply recognizing all that stuff that you think you would have got had you been in those positions there were illusions. The fact of the matter is if you would have been there, you would have been physically in a lot worse of a situation. You think you were left out in the cold the way you stand. Oh, no. It would have put you even deeper into stuck in the unknown. That's exactly what this reading is telling me, is that you think you feel hurt now. Had you remained, you would have been even worse off. And in a physical manner. Not just emotionally and mentally, because this is mentally. This is like mental and passion and because you're the moon energy is a feminine, creative, but it's of the unknown. So it's definitely more emotionally and mentally. This is emotional and mental space here where you feel stuck and unsure of where to go. Sagittarius, honestly, all those illusions that you keep running through your mind are illusions. It would have put you in a way worse spot had you stayed. So becoming very clear that beginning is all you need, and bam, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So please recognize, Sag, that had you stayed, it would have been far worse. It wasn't for you. I hope this helped. Bye, Sag.